Guys. Oh, is there an one? What? Oh, okay. You're, oh, hey, you're very good. Okay. I guess I forgot to write with daughter in there. But working with this little one today. About 25 minutes late. I slept in. I got a lot in there. Okay. Gosh damn. Okay. Well, now I got a burger. So hang tight, friends. Promise we'll get to DadBod stuff, but she's more important. Pretty good. Good job. 3.5 ounces. That's awesome. Yeah. Good girl. Okay. Let's not have you vomiting everywhere. Let's get these burpees out. Oh. Yeah. So today we're gonna be building out the multiplayer vote system. We're gonna get it working. It's already working. So let's see. We're gonna build out the UI feedback for players so they know what's going on. So the next thing, mainly the thing we need to build out is seeing different votes disappear so they can know which one was chosen. Obviously, if all the votes are on the same one, on the same answer, we don't care about that. So that is the plan for today, is just building out. I need to burp one. What's that? I can do it. So the plan for today is to get that animation, that feedback for the player happening, and to build that into the vote system so that I can reuse that everywhere. So step one is to burp this little one. I was hoping she would kind of burp during my monologue, but she didn't. So might not. Maybe it's a bit more time here. I know you got bubbles. I know you do. I know you do. I know. How about this? How about this? You're so awake. There we go. Wow. Yeah. There we go. What's that? Any more? That's a good one. I think that's it. You're not squirming anymore. All right. Well, there we go. Got it a burp. Boom. We are ready to go, chumps. Ready to build DadBod. All right. Okay. Let us begin our adventure. I'll share my screen. And before I really get started, I'm just going to fill out my bookends with you guys, set my intention for the day. And we're going to get you go back to sleep. You're nice and... Sorry. Sorry. Whoa. All right, who are you fighting for today? I'm fighting for her. Yeah. One thing I get excited about today is to work on DadBod. Sure. Finish up all of my wallet connect work. Get paid. Be awesome. Let's check out the calendar. Yeah. Yep. And last thing is video content OS. Building that out. I guess that's 3 things. Lots of things here. The reason that stressed me out today or tripped me up could be the content OS. Follow the plan. Not paid for. People can send a voice message too. Yeah, she is out like a light. Let's go. This is exactly what we wanted. I'll review this one later. Huh? Doesn't work. Compounds. Over here. 1% every day is 37x. I remember that. This is important too. Got DadBod. There's one DadBod. And the thing we're going to do today is work on multiplayer vote visual. We got coaching. I'll do my video content OS. Need to get that spun up and started. And last but not least, we're going to do coaching, video content OS. Got one. It's all feedback. Yeah. Alright, how can I invite God into my day today? Pray during my intentional break. I try to take a break every hour, 25 minutes to an hour, just for 2 to 5 minutes, just to prep myself. And I really want to start being more intentional and actually praying during that period of time. How can I engage my life and my work today? I'd say discuss video ideas with me. Build out scripts. Feels good. I would love to do that. She's got a lot of ideas and wisdom, and I want to tap into that. But that's so I complete the day no matter what. Wallet connect for sure. I need to get paid. We pooping? So what's going on? Alright. DadBod. At least 1 hour. Video content. That's plus. 10 scripts to be specific. I know that the day was a great success. At the end of the day, I did sit or felt that I had been engaged in every hour of my work. And intention. I knew what I was going to do. I was going to do it in the impact I wanted. So one of the great things about bookends is that I'm going to review these questions at the end of the day, but I'm going to have additional bookending processes in between all of my, for each of my additional activities. So every time I work on Wallet Connect, what am I doing? How am I going to do it? Boom, set my intention. At the end, how did I do? And then I just rinse and repeat that process over and over and over again to create my 1% increase. I found that we commonly don't prepare well for what we're going to do. And so we don't know what we're doing. We don't know the impact we want to have. We don't have an intention. And even if we do go in with an intention, we commonly forget what the thing was, what we wanted to do. So I try to, bookending is basically, let's ask myself some questions at the beginning, to prepare. Let's ask myself some questions at the end to review, see how I did. Bookend. And it's a fun process. I try to do this every day before I really get started. And this one wanted to eat, and so I figured I'd just get started. But there we go. That is bookending for today. Now it's time to hop into DadBod Dev. So let us begin. DadBod multiplayer question system. Okay. Right. So there's a couple of things we need to add that I have on my to-do list. We've got, there we go, that should be easier for you guys to see. We've got this vote doesn't clear from the UI standpoint. We've got the fix invalid synchronizer. Vote doesn't clear from UI standpoint. Just realized what that was. So we're just going to go and fix that real quick. So we've got question control. Where do you want to go? So up here, question control, we have vote system up here. All right, so for our vote system, what we've got going on, the issue is that we're just calling votes not clear here. Also just erasing the votes here. We actually aren't calling this vote removed as part of the process. So we need to do that. And that either needs to happen as part of this process, or it needs to happen as part of another one. I'm going to say it's going to happen as part of this process. And that way, what we can do is we can vote, we can set up the vote system showing the user which showing the user which answers are being removed over time, so they can see the last one. So in this assess vote, we basically need to make this happen over time, unless everyone's vote is on the same thing. So we're going to have another RPC in here. Local, and it's going to do remove vote from assessment. Remove from assessment. Okay, so I'm going to call this function every 1 second, let's say. So I'm going to create another timer inside of the vote system. Let's see. Cool timer. 3000 be 1, and shot is off. Auto start is off. We want this to loop until I specifically tell it to turn off. So we've got our timer. We want to loop, and maybe I can make this a coroutine and just await the timer signal. But first, if all votes are on the same answer, just click that answer. So, all votes are the same. Select answer. There we go. We still need to have this vote stop. Okay. Select answer RPC, vote stop. I like it. This should work. I can add some logic into the question control that will remove all of the votes on when an answer is selected. So let's just add the question answer. Remove all. No question. All right, so now we look through all the question controls. We got clear votes on all of them. And then go. Cool. So now the UI will always update once the question is actually answered to reflect. Yep, it'll clean itself up, which is what we're looking for. All right. So next up then is just getting this. So if all votes are the same, then we select an answer, which calls votes dot clear. So the vote system is cleaning itself up if all votes are the same. Cool. If all votes are not the same, then we get the selected answer based on votes, and only remove votes until there's one left. And use that as the selected answer. And right now it just does all of this really quick in just a while loop. So what we're going to do is so we're going to do. So we want to get this index, we're going to get this key. I like that. Key is the player ID. So what we're going to do is we're going to await the test vote removal timer. So this will wait for the next timeout for us to, instead of just calling this erase directly, what we're going to do is we're going to call the remove vote from assessment .rpc, which we'll call it on all peers. After that, call on all. Removed when the vote is be used and removal of the vote will be back. Called once per second per vote. All right, so we await assess vote removal. So the first thing we need to do is we need to actually start our timer. And since it's not a one shot, it will loop forever. And I get to wait for it each time. And then once we're done, I need to do the vote timer, removal timer, browser. I just need to make it stop. Okay. So while votes.size is greater than 1, we'll be consistently erasing votes. That looks good. Should be consistently erasing votes. And once we're done, select it. Okay. Wait for the timer to finish. Instead of having this after the fact, I actually put it right here. So we will get immediate feedback on our UI. And then we wait a bit, and then we wait a second, and then we get another one. Maybe. Right. I think. Excuse me. Okay. So now what I want to do is calling vote removed. Technically, this should work as intended. So let's just play it. Let's test it. And I'm going to run 3 instances so we can try and see it. Hopefully my computer doesn't just die from doing this. Definitely see it getting a little hot though. All right, so we got a question system. What is Python in the field of computer science? Interpreted high-level general purpose programming language. So we'll vote appears for everybody. Vote here appears for everybody. And let's say that this last person says, "Late for riding the jock." Okay, so I can restart the timer here. That's awesome. Let's say that we're going to do this. There we go. Okay, so it worked. So it removed votes. I know that probably happened pretty fast for everybody here. This guy isn't syncing up. It's trying to sync too many things. There we go. What is the correct way to start an if statement by fast? If condition. And let's see, if you all select the same one, 34-7 beginning. Then it should just automatically select this one. Boom. There we go. All that's correct. Okay. There we go. Yeah, definitely lagging trying to sync everything. So I need to improve that. Experience is interesting. Okay, so definitely some improvements I need to make, but vote system isn't clear from the UI standpoint. Vote system selection over time. That is working, and I can improve it to make it just look better. But there we go. That was pretty awesome. I love Godot, man. Like the fact that I'm able to build this stuff so easily is just super nice. Like those RPC functions, phenomenal, fantastic. All right, so client can update personal answer. This UI. I might have already done this one by making it callable from anywhere. So the answer control, vote answer, any peer, we call this. The voted will be called. We call local. So it doesn't matter if they're like the latency, they'll just automatically update themselves. So that add timer to vote system to force an answer after a set period of time. Let's do that next. So we're going to create a time. Force answer. We'd say this one's just going to be 30 seconds. If you want chops. And we're going to force an answer. And when I guess this doesn't really have a start, so we're going to do a func. We're going to I'm just going to in bubble here. A bubble. Another function. Finish. Last time. And when the select answer is called, Voting started. Force answer in. Finish. Force answer dot stop. Now let's wire up the force answer. So I'm going to disconnect you. Doesn't need to happen because I'm awaiting this in the code. So not too worried about that. I'm going to disconnect you. Force answer. Turn on. Test vote's going to happen either way. Perfect. Which leads us to this fact. The here it's assessing votes. Assessing votes. Nothing. I want the assessing votes to happen and to be set to true whether or not we are the server. And this assessing votes. Go to false. Put that up here. Keep it contact. Enter. What happens? Done assessing the votes when select answer has been called. The reason I put it here is because I want this code to run on all peers. And so I need it to be here instead of up here because this, if I were to put it here, it would only happen for the server. I want this to happen for all players, so players themselves can't even click on a new thing. Assessing votes, even if they do click on a new thing, doesn't do anything. We're in the assessment phase. So we got assessing votes is true. We have the vote for returning the assessing votes, which is also if we're assessing votes, we stop. So that's good. Finish, we force answer dot stop. That's good. We admit the voting started. So let's go back to our question control. Vote system setup. Vote system dot start. Vote system voting started. Okay, and we need another countdown timer for push control. We have this one over here. And then put another one down here on the bottom right. How do we fit this in? We put it over here. I like that. So the answer, we're going to need to add a vertical and H box. I'm going to change this to be a work. Change the type to be a container. Maybe a simple container. Okay. Pink. Yeah, the little icon isn't updating, but I think it's working. We'll see. Okay, yeah, it worked. Awesome. So now just info there. Let's spread some crap out. Welcome, guys. Let's see, get more people in the stream. Thanks for hopping in. Always a pleasure to have people hop on in. Let's see. Okay, so a couple of things here, I guess. One is hide you unless explicitly stated. Use top left. What is that? Oh, that is the top left. Okay, I don't really care about that. I'm thinking it would be nice actually to also have the ability to put an info box like on the left side with the countdown. So we are going to add that real quick. We need another page box. We're gonna duplicate the info. Slap it right there. Double check and make sure that it works. Boom. Now, say use vertical. So default use vertical. We got our info label vert. Like this. Box container. If info x is equal to info. If info is blank, we want to hide those. Otherwise, if vertical is true, yep. There we go. Okay. What? All right. So onboarding system. The system started. We got our question control. That's this guy. And we want him to be on the far side. So I think I need control. Because I want to. This thing's layout is going to be expanded. Perfect. Forcing the timer to be on this far right side. And now we just need to get this force answer countdown, which is buried all the way in here in our question control. So that's our next step. I already have the timer somewhere in here. I'm ready. And force answer timer. Panel. Margin container. I don't know if that's right. I have no idea. Yeah. Panel, margin container, scroll container, column, HBox container. Column, HBox container. What's that container? You can just copy this thing. What's that? Yeah, I like that. Oh, perfect. Very nice. All right, so we have our force edge timer. We're going to call start here. Getting started. In the build start system, we're going to do force. Start. And we want this to be true. We do want to use the horizontal. Use vertical is true. We're going to use the horizontal. Right? Awesome. Force answer timer. Not so I can play with actual types. There we go. All right. So I've got the system set up. We stop the force edge timer. Once it's finished, it. Yep. Alright, this should all work. Let's give her a go. That's it. Good girl. She is sleeping soundly. Timer 9:40. Invalid sending text. Unbalanced. That's weird. Alright, let's try one more time. After this, I'm probably going to be done. Oh. Okay. Can I find a player in the current scope? Did I run the wrong scene? I did. I'm back on 16. Starting up 3 cards takes some time. Flip deck dad. What's the key? Flip deck dad. The reason I'm doing this is because if they spawn on top of each other, then they glitch out. Yeah. I swear I got rid of these. I mean, the forced answering is working. It's coming down. It's not the same for everybody, but on like improving network conditions, it improves that. There we go. So we're forcing answering. Basically all count down at the same time. I should love it. But the data is no pseudo, so it's very simple. We go on dictionary. This guy's gonna go on a list. Assessing the votes. And keep playing with it until the forced answer happens. And then I'm gonna expect it to lock me down. Vote system 981 assess. We are getting easier on this, right? So I did notice an error. I was able to change my vote. At least I was able to make it disappear from what was there. So vote was still called. It would remove my vote. So that leads me to believe that this assess votes about the player ID. Alright. So we've got some print statements here. Hopefully we get some info. So what it looked like happened is that I was able to click on another answer partway through while it was running the assessment. I was able to delete a thing. Or was it like it messed up the vote process? Okay, so how do you use put a string to a list for each word list? Oh, empty minute. Take me again. This will be our last attempt. I'm gonna write down anything I gathered from this. We were able to add a vote timer that forced a vote. That did work as intended. You look like you very barely get your name. And I was able to change my answer. It says votes was only called on player ID 1. Okay. That is why I was able to change my answer. Because the success votes. Yeah. The success votes is only getting called on the server, which I guess makes sense. I only wanted to call on the server. This, if not multiplayer server, that is what it means. So, right. So if multiplayer is server and votes.size is equal to this amount, then we're going to assess the votes. We're going to start timing that will assess the votes. Okay. So I need some RPC function here then. It's called everywhere. Or I just want to assess votes to be an RPC function. Let's make it an RPC. Server is going to assess votes to RPC. And it's down here. That should resolve our issue. By calling call upon all the players who voted on and selected an answer to the question. All right. After this, it's been an hour. I'll call it good. See if we have resolved our problems. So, should not be able to vote on something after the assessment has begun. I only really care about happening. All right, which keyword is used to move the execute button? Wow, I should be able to click on something else. I was not able to click on something else. Perfect. Let's go. All right. Worked as intended, which means our vote system is good to go. last thing would be like the ability to get an icon for a player instead of just their player ID. Ooh, excuse me. So I'll work on that next time. Thanks for hopping in, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something about multiplayer game development on Godot. That was really my goal. I hope she learned something about multiplayer game development on Godot. Trying to fill her brain with all of the goodies, all the greatness, as much as possible. Now, so to finish up, I'm gonna share with you guys a new thing I'm working on called the Dream Builders. For those who have a psychological need to turn their dream into a reality, this is a Discord community, plus weekly newsletter, plus weekly group coaching, plus monthly training, all free on personal development, growing yourself so that you can make your dreams a reality. And honestly, I'm super excited about it. I did a personal assessment to see if this is something I would want to do, and it scored like out of 100, it was like a 91 or 92. And so, for anyone who wants to turn their dreams into reality, this is the community for you. I promise that I can help you make that happen. I promise I can help you turn into the person who can make your dream happen. Let's move my face over here so I'm less like blurry. Like, this is the thing, this community. I want to turn it into a place where we can share our dreams, where we can grow to become the person who can make them happen. Because right now, if you haven't achieved your dream, if you're not there yet, what that basically means is you are not the person who is capable of that dream at this time. And so you need to become that person. And if you have a psychological need, as I do, to make your dreams happen, to be inevitable, this is the place for you, starter, builder. So scan the QR code, hop on in. I am excited, super excited to have you in there. That's my sell for today. Again, it's completely free. Just scan the QR code, fill out the form, and join. So I'll see you there. And have an amazing Friday, guys. Let's list out our Friday finishers. Let's figure out what we're trying to do by the end of today, and let's fetch and crush it out. Let's bring the joy. And I will continue working with this little girl on my chest, just on different things. So, see you guys.